Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do Advanced Vocabulary Builder lesson number 77. We'll go through 10 advanced words and talk about their definitions, parts of speech, and a couple of example sentences for each. We'll finish with a story and a quick review. This is a series, so if you like this video, please subscribe for more. Let's get started. First, listen to me pronounce the words. Inane, arbitration, wither, disparate, cathartic, chide, impassive, satiate, regale, recapitulate. Inane means silly as an adjective, stupid as an adjective. So something that's inane could either be exclusively stupid, very annoying, very frustrating. For example, if my coworker makes an inane decision that makes my life miserable, I would complain. That's inane. In that first meaning, silly, we're getting at almost annoyingly silly. So, for example, dad jokes, which are quite popular in the United States, could be referred to as inane by some. So, a little example of a dad joke is if you tell your dad you're going to call him later and he says, "Don't call me later, call me dad." That to me is so inane. Examples are, his jokes were often inane, failing to elicit even a chuckle from the audience. Despite his attempts at conversation, his remarks came across as inane and lacking substance. Arbitration. This means the use of an arbitrator to settle a dispute. So in legal proceedings, in lieu of going to court and having a judgment, the parties might enter into arbitration to find some sort of solution outside of the court system. A divorce, for example, might go into arbitration. An example is the dispute between the two parties was settled through arbitration, avoiding a lengthy court battle. Both sides agreed to abide by the decision reached through arbitration. Wither. This means, when referring to a plant, to become dry and shriveled as a verb. Cease to flourish as a verb. Fall into decay or decline as a verb. So when referring to plants, we can see them withering and dying and leaves turning brown. But I can also say, oh, I'm withering in this job I'm in right now. And that's just saying that I'm ceasing to flourish. I'm struggling. Examples are, without water, the plant began to wither in the scorching sun. His enthusiasm for the project began to wither as he encountered unforeseen obstacles. Disparate. This means essentially different in kind as an adjective, not allowing comparison as an adjective. So disparate means different. So you might use this word when talking about a classroom. There might be disparate levels of comprehension in a reading class, and then the teacher has to accommodate for those different levels because they are so disparate, so different. Examples are, the group consisted of disparate individuals from all walks of life. The team faced disparate challenges that required innovative solutions. Cathartic. This means providing psychological relief through the open expression of strong emotions as an adjective, causing catharsis as an adjective. So something cathartic is an experience that helps you just get it all out and experience relief because you've let out some sort of emotion or told your story or experience. I know on TikTok right now there's a creator called Recapitulate, and she told the story in 50 parts, 50 10-minute videos of her experience with a bad husband who did terrible things to her. So her story may have been cathartic for her because it brought her some relief. Examples are, writing in her journal proved to be cathartic, allowing her to release pent-up emotions. Watching the sunset over the ocean felt cathartic as if washing away the day's worries. Chide. This means to scold or rebuke. It's a verb. So to chide someone is to scold them, all right? To tell them they've done something wrong. And typically it's someone who has some authority chiding someone who doesn't. Examples are, the teacher had to chide the students for talking during the lecture. The coach chided the players for their lackluster performance during practice. Impassive. This means not feeling or showing emotion. It's an adjective. So someone who's keeping sort of a neutral expression or face could be described as impassive. Poker players, for example, tend to be very impassive. They don't show any emotion. They don't reveal any feelings about what kind of hand they have as they're playing the game of poker. Examples are, his impassive expression gave nothing away, leaving others guessing at his thoughts. Despite the chaos around him, he remained impassive, focused solely on his tasks. Satiate. This means to satisfy a need, a desire, etc., fully or to excess as a verb. Satiated as a noun. So to satiate typically is referring to food or drink or soaking something. If I dip bread in sauce, I want to satiate that bread, to have it soak up all the saucy goodness. Examples are, after a hearty meal, they felt satiated and content. The company's efforts to satiate customer demand resulted in increased sales and profits. Regale. This means to entertain or amuse someone with talk as a verb. Lavishly supply someone with food or drink as a verb. So with that second meaning, in the movie Beauty and the Beast from Disney, when the dishware is dancing and singing and delivering Belle a very lavish and wonderful meal, that would be them regaling her in the song Be Our Guest. All right, but then also you might tell someone who's about to tell you a story, please regale me, which implies entertain me, amuse me. Okay. Examples are, he regaled the audience with tales of his travels around the world. Her friends begged her to regale them with stories of her latest escapades. Recapitulate. This means to summarize and state again the main points of, as a verb. So to recapitulate something is to recap it. All right, state it again. At the end of these videos, upon request from a viewer, I recapitulate each of the words to give a quick review of each. Examples are, to recapitulate the main points of the presentation, the speaker used visual aids. The news anchor began to recapitulate the day's events for the evening broadcast. So, let's read a story for some extra practice. In the lovely garden of her countryside home, Amelia, a passionate gardener, labored tirelessly to save her cherished plants from the grip of a relentless drought. With each day, she witnessed the once lush foliage wither under the scorching sun, a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving hand. Seeking guidance, Amelia turned to a disparate collection of gardening manuals, each offering its own inane suggestions that seemed more like whimsical musings than practical advice. Frustrated, she contemplated seeking arbitration from fellow gardeners, hoping to find a solution amidst the disparate opinions. Yet, amidst the struggle, Amelia found solace in the cathartic rhythm of her work, the act of tending to her garden, a balm for her weary soul. Undeterred by the impassive gaze of the weathered sky, she continued to toil, her determination unyielding. At times, she couldn't help but chide herself for her stubbornness, questioning whether her efforts were in vain. But with each tender touch and careful pruning, she felt a sense of satisfaction that no amount of hardship could satiate. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Amelia would regale her family with tales of her day's work, recounting each triumph and setback with unwavering enthusiasm. As she sat amongst her rejuvenated plants, she couldn't help but recapitulate the journey that had brought her here, finding beauty and purpose amidst the challenges of her beloved garden. So let's review these words and I'll spell them as I go as well. Inane. I-N-A-N-E. Means silly or stupid. Arbitration. A-R-B-I-T-R-A-T-I-O-N. Means the use of an arbitrator to settle a dispute. Wither. W-I-T-H-E-R. Means when referring to a plant to become dry, or more generally, to cease to flourish or fall into decay or decline. Disparate. D-I-S-P-A-R-A-T-E. Means different, not comparable. Cathartic. C-A-T-H-A-R-T-I-C. Means finding psychological relief through expressing strong emotions, causing catharsis. Chide. C-H-I-D-E. Means to scold or rebuke. Impassive. I-M-P-A-S-S-I-V-E. Means not feeling or showing emotion. Satiate. S-A-T-I-A-T-E. Means to satisfy fully or to excess. Regale. R-E-G-A-L-E. Means to entertain or amuse with talk or to supply someone lavishly with food or drink. Recapitulate. R-E-C-A-P-I-T-U-L-A-T-E. Means to summarize and state again the main points of. So, I'll read through these again for pronunciation. Inane. Arbitration. Wither. Disparate. Cathartic. Chide. Impassive. Satiate. Regale. Recapitulate. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel, and there will be more. I'm trying to get to at least 100 videos, but don't tell anyone. I think I have more in me. So let's keep on going with the series. I'll put playlists and videos right here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Feel free to ask questions. Thanks. Bye.